Anna, can you explain what hypnotherapy is? Because there's so many misconceptions.
Yeah, there are, absolutely. So clinical hypnotherapy is actually about accessing the subconscious mind, which drives 95% of our behaviour. The conscious mind's only 5%. So it enables us to remove blocks, limiting beliefs, and neural pathways and patterns that don't suit us. And it's not stage hypnotherapy. You're not out of control in any way, shape or form, but what it is an ability to change self-sabotaging behaviours, anxieties, patterns that we don't want and that are holding us back from reaching our goals.
So how does this complement what we already offer at the clinic?
Well, you offer so much in terms of the external, the teams you have here who can deal with everything, but sometimes, often when there are things externally, and that's all right, people still might feel on the inside they're not feeling their best self, their self-esteem, the way they're showing up in life isn't where they want to be. So the combination of the two, it creates an ability for someone to be the best version of themselves, both internally and externally, which is something very rare.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. And that's our number one priority.
Yeah.
So what can clients expect from our 360 approach?
Okay, imagine feeling your most aligned, most empowered, most confident self internally and externally. That's what we're going to be creating. We're going to be able to create something whereby we're treating people as a whole. We're looking at them as the person, not just on the outside, but on the inside, and giving them that transformation that makes a real impact on their lives.
And it truly does. I mean, as we know, we've seen it firsthand, and we're so excited to share this with more people, and they deserve this.
Absolutely. There's a point in life where I think you are working with your family, or you're doing so much work and you're not concentrating on you and who you are, and you're then not being true to yourself and your own authentic abilities. You know, you're living on someone else's timeline, so let's make it all about you.
Allowing people to breathe properly. Anna, you work with an array of high profile clients, from CEOs, creatives, public figures. What do they all have in common?
They all tend to be very high achievers, and that often comes at a price because they have a lot of perfectionism, they work very hard, they often burn themselves out because they're trying to keep to that perfect level. So often with a lot of those, I work on the burnout that they deal with. Often, even though they're the most confident, they have everything externally. On their internal self, they don't. The self-esteem, self-worth might be battling along with that confidence that's the exterior. With certainly a lot of public figures I've worked with, they're very successful externally, but that only shows up if they have a feeling if they're not good enough inside. It makes them even more in the limelight and a bit more fragile. So I work with them to get them the most aligned, the most calm, the most competent person internally, as well as like what's happening on their external world.
Do you see? So everybody needs this experience.
They do. Just because you have it all, it looks like you have it all, it doesn't mean you do.
Yeah, and that's why I'm so passionate about you, about this, and about this relationship. It's truly, a perfect marriage. So Anna, tell us about your signature method.
So my signature method is a combination of different hypnotherapy and subconscious strategies to get rapid, long-lasting change. Unlike a lot of traditional therapies where you can be going for weeks, months, years, decades, because we go to the root with your subconscious, we can very quickly get to the solution, and we can create very significant results even from the first session. And then we can really empower them using different neuroplasticity techniques so that we change those patterns permanently and from a really strong level.
Profound. What excites you most about this collaboration?
Well, I think it's something really revolutionary and unique, in the sense that you've created something extraordinary here and you've got a wonderful team on board, and this really is the missing link where we can help people internally and externally so they transform as a whole, and eventually they'll come in one person and literally walk out another. I think it's something that's so unique, and I'm really excited to be a part of it.
Oh, we're truly joyed and privileged to have you join the team, and I think it's a very exciting time ahead to share with our patient journeys and kind of so they can really experience this profound speciality.
Oh, thank you.